beforehand.
Specific instructions from the referee, Dion Duarte of South Africa, but he can be hurt. Rocked by Dillian White.
Standing in the middle of the ring, looking like he's willing to trade.
Advantage. Another jab to the body by Pulev.
I talked to Manny Robles this week, who of course trained Andy Ruiz for straight to the head. Pulev needs to time it, then come over the top with that.
It'll serve Joshua right if he can aim that jab at the chest or even the belly, because
here one of the few punches landed in the first round. We only have a minute to go.
No left hook again and went down a second time.
But we're all curious to see how he's going to react when he gets clipped on the chin, right? He's disciplined, fighting behind the jab.
Kubrat able to reach, though Pulev doesn't go to the body very well either. Long right hand.
Well, he's used to fighting behind that jab, but he's awkward. And
Pulev tries to the body. But we'll have to wait and see where the champ has been.
Right here, he just needs to not stand right in front of him and then look for the right.
Each other. They did that. We're in the midway through the second. Because at this level, man, you make one mistake and the fight can be over. But
Andy Ruiz threw that hurt Joshua in New York City.
And his trainer did their homework a little bit. They're throwing that jab, but that was the third time.
I've got to be myself. Again, I mentioned like Danny Garcia last week against this be difficult, but will he win on points? I mean, very unlikely.
This for Pulev. Right now he's trying to inch his way closer to going downstairs. That was the first round where I seen Joshua actually stab.
And there's that long jab, because these rounds are being scored, and we saw that jab, Sergio, and throw.
He has to throw, but he'd rather catch you coming in.
We've seen the Saudi Arabia version of Anthony Joshua. Is that fair to say? But still, this is rather tentative. Long right hand. Underneath, so good defensive skills by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right.
This is where AJ needs to be a little bit careful. This is exactly where.
As well, another uppercut. That hurt Pulev. Pulev's on the ropes. He's hurt. He turns.
A composed and ferocious finisher. Watch this.
It's Ruiz. Let's see. Can he close the show? Pulev on the ropes again. Turns away. Does he want any more? The uppercut in this round. They get him back in there. This could end. Cut. That uppercut has found a home. He is hitting him every time. And the round
boxing, guys, you don't turn your back, but that's instinctive. That's something that Pulev
fight stopped because of that.
That's all body language. That's a big man not knowing how to react.
Joshua coming in. Pulev lunges with the jab. Joshua feints.
What is he doing?
He's admonishing them.
Now look, that's exhilarating, and that's Anthony Joshua at his beautiful. Sharp jab from Joshua. Now he's snapping it out already.
That's an instinctual reaction. See right there, Pulev still has game.
Joshua keep fighting off that jab. Look for opportunities to throw the right hand, because once he...
This was, to that point, the Anthony fight we see, he was able to flip the switch, and he went full bore for the knock.
To be on his toes, because right now Pulev, it was fight or flight.
Look, at heavyweight boxing is a show. And the heavyweight division was reviving everybody out. And then when Tyson Fury boxed beautifully against Joshua is a dreadnought. He's 6'6", 241.
Just a beautiful shot.
That uppercut is a thing.
What Dillian went down.
Round number 5, heavyweight championship. Anthony Joshua team led by Gabby Logan there ringside. We'll have full reaction. Bulgarian fighter down twice on the deck. I'm very surprised. I mean, it's unlikely at this point in the fight. I'm sure he still wants to stop his man, but...
To please the crowd, and that's what sometimes gets him in trouble.
Well, remember, the cops fell in love with my power. So now, do we see in this next phase... Good hard jab and a right hand by Joshua. That's a snap. And there was a period of time where most people in the world thought Wilder when Wilder was unbeaten. Right now, most people, it's a good hard shot. He was able to beat down Deontay Wilder.
With their chins. And Anthony Joshua was knocked out. Tyson Fury is...
Effective work by Anthony Joshua in that round.
He's doing exactly what I said.
This is what he has to do right here. See that jab? He's not getting...
Fight. Now, Kubrat Pulev in the same... Under the... You can make some allowances here for Joshua as he gets back in the ring.
Having his legs, he's coming forward, and his best punch is a jab. And
tries with the right. Head up a little bit, but he's smiling, he's loose, and he has more.
Can Pulev get that jab off as often as we had in some of his more successful.
Pulev, again, Pulev is 39 years old. He's in great condition, and he's trying with the right hand. So Joshua has still got to be careful.
Opponents, I like the fact that he's doing that, because Joshua doesn't want to get in this
punch. And that's where he's got his only chance, really.
If you time it, you can connect with a bigger one.
And now a little dancing. He's loose. He has 2 knockdowns already. Let's go ringside. Gareth.
Pulev way behind him on the scorecards, but I want stoppage in the next couple of rounds because we know Anthony can be vulnerable.
All right, Gareth, thank you very much. Gareth a little bloodthirsty, huh? Once rating. Sergio about that 3rd round. Joshua throwing his hands.
You know, the opponent that went down, he already went through the worst. So that's
Upstairs, downstairs, looking for that big right hand and that uppercut. 3 in a row right there.
There it is. During the round, you can do that. He has not had real shots and throwing that vicious uppercut. The moment or whatever, survivor, right?
Called it.
nice.
Kubrat Pulev, long-time IBF mandatory long reign. Taken around.
Every time Joshua throws that jab,
You know, wanted to see a little more aggression. Have to be happy with it.
see, there you go. That's the jab that sets up that right hand right.
Weight championship. Can he come up with something? Because at this point, what would you tell Pulev?
Well, Pulev needs to be a little bit more aggressive.
Going to talk to both fighters. Well, you've got to warn them specific. Joshua has his head up in the air, a little high. In Joshua, not much, but it could be his big chance.
Steady, 4 steady jabs to the torso. That's exactly what I want to see more of.
It's been a decent round, a little better rhythm here. And we're starting to mix it up a little bit more. Goal times.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what I thought he would, what he's done all along.
Tasha, thank you very much.
But it's definitely his best round to date.
For pulling back right there, but it all starts with the jabs.
Much will get the Wembley Stadium packed once again, but you see he was retired then, by the way. Round 9, heavyweight title fight. Anthony dropping him twice, dropping Pulev twice in the 3rd round. Big right, able to keep Pulev back with that stick, and Pulev now at that distance we've been talking, and he is not going to win the fight from that distance. There it is, as from both sides.
There's that left hook.
A strong first minute. I thought he landed the most consequential punch.
But it's a good scorecard. Look at these uppercuts. 2 of them landed. 3.
To throw that straight up.
Leaves you susceptible.
Oh, another one. And Pulev is hurt. Pulev is rocked. He's on shaky. 3rd knockdown of the fight for Anthony Joshua. Right hand! And they get to 10, and Anthony Joshua has an emphatic knockout win. The champ is back and back in style. Taking the bow in London, and he deserves to.
4 knockdowns of a worthy world title challenger and a big knockout. That is a momentum regaining.
Anthony